Welcome to my space. We're going to take 3 deep breaths together, letting yourself slow down and be present and feel your body for a few minutes. First deep breath in, you're going to gather your energy back on the in breath from your people and your day. On the exhale, dropping down in, imagine spiraling or sinking down into your chair or your womb or your root. Second deep breath in, you're going to gather yourself back from your projects and your planning and allow yourself on the exhale again to just sink down into a lower space in your body. Third breath in, you're going to gather your energy back from the future and all your forward thinking and allow yourself to be present with me right here, right now, as much as you possibly can. So here we go. First deep breath in, gathering from your people. Ooh. Second deep breath. Oh. Third deep breath. I am here. Welcome. In my last video, I introduced the idea of building relationship to breath and simply noticing when you breathe, how you breathe, where your breath goes in your body, the expansion and the contraction, and allowing this relationship to breath to, to expand and to become something beautiful and supportive for you. I'm going to introduce in this video the idea of building relationship to sound, and in the next one, building relationship to movement. Now, if you can build a more positive relationship to these 3 elements of life, breath, movement, and sound, it will enhance and expand and bring vibrancy to every aspect of your life, whether that's your spiritual life, your sensual life, your sexual life, your creative life, your relational life, in any area of your life. If you focus on expanding your relationship or deepening your relationship to breath, to sound, and to movement, you will allow more life force energy to actually be flowing through you, and you will feel more alive in your moments. So today, with the introduction of the idea of sound, you can play with this in many ways. The first way that I like to play with it is to just feel the vibration. So even as you're talking or you're humming, put your hand gently on your throat and feel the vibration. And then you can drop your hand lower and feel, and drop your hand lower and see where the vibration ends. Sound moves through your body as a vibration. And this is a beautiful way to move stuck energy out of the body. You sound it through. Some of us don't like to use our voice. Some of us love to use our voice. So depending on where you land on that scale of comfortable with using your voice to uncomfortable, just play with it within the range that feels safe enough for you to explore without getting overactivated. I love to suggest, if you can drive, going on a drive, cranking the music, and not necessarily singing. If you want to, that's a great way, obviously, to make sound, but also just like humming or ha, or being loud with your voice, getting used to hearing yourself use your voice. There are other ways. Lots of religious contexts introduce ways of chanting and oming and humming and singing. So those are all ways to use this sound intentionally to help you feel like you're releasing, you feel more alive. One of my favorite practices is Qigong, and I worked with a Qigong master for a long time. He's still a dear friend of mine. And there are five, maybe more than this, but the five sounds correlating to the different organs in the body. And that's a fun way to work with sound as well. You can Google that or find a Qigong master and work with those sounds. The simplest way to do it is just to start using your voice. So I recommend taking a deep breath in. Let's do it right now. If you're safe enough, if you're in a place where you can make some sound, do it quietly if you want to. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, go ahead and just hum. You can keep your lips together. You can feel the buzz in your lips, or you can open your mouth and let the sound out. So here we go. Deep breath in. And notice what that feels like. Do it again. You can do it with me. Deep breath in. You can play with different pitches. I was a singer when I was younger, and I did lots of warm-ups. You can play like that. Oh, and you're just playing. Let your voice play and just see what your relationship to sound is like, how that feels to be sounding, what it does for your body when you're done. So let's just take a couple of seconds. If you did that exercise with me, what can you notice in your body? I feel a little bit more buzzy. I feel a little bit more activity inside of me. I feel a little more joyful. Um, just play with this. Build your relationship to sound, build your relationship to expressing yourself through sound, humming, singing, chanting, just play. Enjoy playing with sound. I'll be back next week to introduce the idea of playing with movement, or you can just start playing with movement. It's super easy and super fun. Watch a little kid. They'll show you everything you need to know. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back. I hope you will be too.